Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Al Stock Trades from Miami Beach. Miami Beach is in the house. That's why Al Stock Trades is coming in at 6:30 East Coast time. Love you all. What's going on, everybody? This is the beach. As you can see, this is the setup. We're rolling live. We're excited. We're watching the view, and we're moving along here, okay? Excellent. I love Florida. I love it. Smash that like button to all the Floridians out there. Love you all. Love you all. Beautiful state. Beautiful. All right. So let's talk about what's going on. So today the VIX was elevated. Okay, here's the thing. I have reservations for dinner. So I'm going to make this a very quick live, which I think you guys appreciate. You know, I love you guys. You know, that's why I like to talk to you guys a lot, right? But, you know, I'll make one today a little fast. So VIX is up, which is the volatility index, meaning the market was going crazy today. Okay. Clover's down 2.7%. Humana is down 1.88%. Why? Very simple. Very quickly, actually. Thank you all. We just achieved a new milestone. We got 1 million views in total from our channel. Thank you for everything that you guys have done. Thank you for supporting the mission. Thank you for allowing me to be able to be used by the Lord, to be able to show this information and be able to democratize financial literacy. So I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me to be able to have this platform so I'm able to continue doing God's work. So I want to thank you for this. Let's go back. So Clover's down 2.7% today, and Humana's down 1.88%. Now, why? Well, Elon Musk's DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, just gained access to the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid. These are the individuals that ultimately give us our star ratings, that ultimately pay all of the Medicare Advantage type companies. Okay. So he just got access. And what they found was that DOGE team uncovers, and by the way, they're using high-tech, sophisticated software to see if there's any wasteful spending. So the DOGE team uncovers $100 billion in Medicare and Medicaid waste. Elon has exposed a staggering $100 billion in wasted taxpayer money within Medicare and Medicaid, calling it the epicenter of fraud. This is where big money fraud is happening. Elon warned as DOGE teams working with CMS officials reviewed payments and contracting systems. The scale of fraud and mismanagement is now under intense scrutiny, with Trump's administration set to crack down on systemic abuse. Now, interestingly, the Department of Government Efficiency is currently saving $1 billion a day, right? That's where they're at right now, which is around $365 billion a year. What their goal is, and what they're trying to do, is they're trying to get that to $3 billion a day, right? Which is equivalent to $1 trillion, which then in the next 4 years would be a $4 trillion reduction, which I think the goal was $3 trillion. So it's actually pretty good, right? So the question of the matter is, how does this affect Clover since we get paid from CMS? Well, I'm very actually happy to tell you it actually is this is positive, right? Because if you in the market can give you hints sometimes, right? In the past 5 days, Clover's up 3.13%. In the past 5 days for Humana, it's actually down 5.11%. Humana is actually down the past 5 days when this news basically circulated out that Elon Musk is getting access to the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid, which obviously is a duh. It's a no-brainer that he's getting access to this, because we know that healthcare is going to bankrupt this country, and we need to find an alternative to be able to save money. Well, lo and behold, we have this gentleman who is my Lord and Savior himself, this man of beautiful smile, created a software called the Clover Assistant, now Counterpart Assistant. And what he's essentially has done is his software is able to decrease costs by more than 1,000 basis points. In fact, It's actually is able to do more than 1,000 basis points, but this is them having to manage the care. But it's at least 1,000 basis points, meaning that they're able to get a 10% reduction on costs. So you're telling me, let's say, for example, if healthcare is $1 trillion, let me educate myself. How much money does America spend on healthcare every year? So United States spend about $4.9 trillion on healthcare. So every year, right? And how much of that is from the senior population, right? If Clover, let's say, let's see, how about for seniors? I knew it. So it's about $1.2 trillion a year. So for seniors. So if Clover is able to save 10% off of that spend, that's pretty much that's $120 billion a year of savings off of Medicare spend. And Medicare, obviously 1.2 trillion is going to be increasing and ballooning. That's number one. Number two, you're going to have more sicker people. So I think this is going to increase more, but you have someone who's able to decrease that by 10%. Now, how much would you pay that person who's able to do a 10% reduction? And how much would that company be evaluated? And if that company is successful, don't you think other countries are going to want to use that software? So you're starting to see kind of where we're headed now. I'm talking 10, 15, 20 years in the future, right? So this, for me, ladies and gentlemen, is an incredible development for Clover Health. The market's starting to realize it. As the 5 days, it's up 3%. 5 days for Humana is down 5%. 5%. And on the month, it's up 20%. Year to date is up 38%. For this place, it's up 8.58% because there was a rebound from the residual negative effect. But ultimately, if you were to invest it in Humana 5 years ago, you would still be down 22%. In fact, from its peaks all the way down, it's down 50%. As you can see here, we're not lying here, right? For Humana, okay. Now, interestingly, BlackRock just upgraded their purchase for Clover. They sold out here in 2023, and they've been gradually, from this starting point on, they've been gradually increasing. They just increased their share count by another 4%. So they're slowly tracking along. It's on their radar, right? Also, Clover now is ranked almost in the top 20 of all the stocks in the stock market combined for the United States. It's ranked 4 in the sector and 1 in the industry in comparison to United Healthcare and Humana and Molina. Now, for individuals that want a deep dive analysis from our research division, we released the potential annual revenue for the Iowa Clinic, Duke Connected Care, Southern Illinois Healthcare, and other partners and total partnerships annual revenue. This is obviously to respect our paying members. This is locked away within our lifetime access, which we are running a flash sale. So take advantage of this while it's still here. So definitely if you want access to that. Let me see where else. And there's our beloved Tori. So today, and this is part of the Stock Trades Advanced Terminal, you can see that healthcare, another day of just bad performance, right? Because of this, I think, Department of Government efficiency. Very quickly, if we could just go ahead and look at the support and resistance lines here. We're looking at 432 here is that level, and now we're at 434. So I think, we were battling that 432. I honestly thought we were going to go to 421, but it looks like we're battling that, and it seems as we're going to keep that. And we've been battling this here, which is what B-Rad Cooley was saying when, we've been battling this 432 for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Now you go ahead and put the Fibonacci's, and you get somewhere around the same pretty much readings here. You go ahead and do the hour real quick, and you do the support and resistance. And now the next goal is at 440, right? So we'll see where that happens there. But very quickly, just in the interest of time, let's run a Monte Carlo on all timelines real quick. And we can basically see that the bull case for the minute is 441. Bull case for the hour is $5.15. Bull case for the daily is $8.29. Weekly, the bull case is $10.28. And for the all-time is $7.59. So the range now is starting to basically trickle, starting to soon get into this range in the upper fives, right? And we'll soon get there. Now let's go ahead and reset this, and let's go ahead and do an advanced technical analysis initializing our neural engines. And interestingly, today was technically a downtrend on the minute chart, but as you can see, let me zoom in real quickly here. Because of that, we actually started an uptrending at the end of the day. So now we, again, total bullish points are 5. So we're on an uptrend on all time frames. Okay. So you got, from a technical analysis perspective, we have a positive development and movement. From a intrinsic value perspective, we're free cash flow positive, and now we're growing at 27%. So altogether, ladies and gentlemen, we are headed towards that right direction. Now, again, very quickly, this is part of our quant flow. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick here. Let's go ahead and update this. And what you can see here, there was a lot of selling pressure today at this region on that minute chart. In fact, let me just zoom out real quick here so we can kind of see the whole screen, shall we? And if we just kind of eliminate the noise here real quick and just focus on this, we went really low. I mean, the stock was up here, and then all of a sudden it started trading in stage 3, stage 4 analysis. You can see how the bar lines are under the simple moving average of our Al Stock Trade's proprietary quant flow. You can see it started going negative, and then we started basically fighting it, and now it's starting to get up. So we could be on a reversal. If we go ahead and look at the month, and we go ahead and remove this quick noise here and just kind of focus on the SMA of the quant flow, you could see that we're slowly getting there. In fact, if we just go to the SMA of the RSI, actually, this is more reactive. That's fine. We'll do this one here. Yeah, so you could basically see that we're essentially making higher highs and higher lows, right? So there's immense buying pressure at $4.24, which is how you read these things. You can see that just crazy green area, blue, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of buying pressure here. And I think now the buying pressure stabilized at around $4.30. What is it? 30 cents. So now the current price is $4.34. And if you were to look at the buy pressure here, the buy pressure is around 432. So that's actually pretty incredible, right? So for 3 months, you obviously see it here. You see this pattern of buy pressure here, right? Trying to break out of that, getting to that $5 range, but then all of a sudden converting into selling pressure. Then you got that buy pressure, and again, it's oscillatory, right? It's oscillating, and you can get access, to this by just looking at overall, removing the signal, removing the noise and just getting the signal. You can see we've entered, right? Again, we've entered, we went from stage 4 to, going down, which is why, stock all the way went down to $3, and many people thought it was going to go to sub 250. But then all of a sudden, our Al Stock Trade's proprietary quant flow started entering stage 1 analysis, and now it's starting to basically resume the stage 1 analysis, and you can see the stock is recovering. So we're still in stage 1 analysis. So I'm very excited for this, guys. This is a very positive development. We're getting the macro on our side. We're getting inflation going down because obviously crude oil is down, which is deflationary. We're getting the Department of Government Efficiency on our side. We got free cash flow on our side. We got interest rates soon to be coming down on our side. There's a lot on our side right now. And we have incentives from Vivek and Andrew Toy regarding their over, $300 million in compensation, right? So if they hit certain benchmarks, okay? Oh, there, B-Rad Cooley, I missed you. I don't know where you went, man. You are felt when you are missed, my friend. Okay, I love you a lot, right? You are, yeah, I think I said that right. I don't know. All right. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Again, for folks that want to take access to our flash sale, it's $500 off lifetime access to our Canadian and United States members. You also get access to Affirm, which you can go and put that on Affirm, and also for international folks, depending on your credit, we have PayPal. So again, I try to make this accessible for all because this is information that is widely needed in order to, get an edge in the market, I would say. So God bless you all. I'm going to go enjoy some food, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you all, and peace.